For your week one assignment, you will be focusing on the concepts of fairness, equality of opportunity, and dignity that you have been reviewing this week throughout your discussions and learning activities. So this assignment kind of puts everything together, and what you will be doing is writing a paper that will help you reflect on those key federal laws that you learned about in your learning activity that apply to students who have disabilities and those who do not have disabilities. And then you'll also explain specific strategies for how you will meet those requirements within your learning environment while upholding your personal beliefs regarding those 5 dimensions of partnerships that you talked about in your week one discussion. So again, just like the discussions, the assignments are broken up into various tabs. So make sure you start with the first one and then go in order to complete all of the requirements. So the first one is the prepare section. This is where you'll have the information needed before you actually do any kind of writing. So you'll need to review your chapter 2 in your text. Review the key laws and definitions found in the learning activity that you completed this week, and pay particular attention to these 4 key federal laws that aim at fostering fairness, equality of opportunity, and dignity in learning environments, which include the Every Student Succeeds Act, Family Education Rights and Privacy Act, or FERPA, Individuals with Disabilities Education Act, and Section 504 of the Rehabilitation Act. So your assignment is broken up into 4 different parts. The first part is you're going to create a personal position statement on fairness. You'll describe your overall belief and how you will uphold fairness or equity in your learning environment. Then you'll discuss how the 4 federal laws support you upholding fairness in your learning environment. You want to make sure you give 2 concrete examples from the laws that describe the direct connection and support this section with at least 1 resource. So I should see a citation, and then explain how your stance on fairness coincides with your personal beliefs about the 5 dimensions of partnerships. And then you'll do part 2, which is equality of opportunity. All very similar things that were asked in part 1, except you're just focusing on equality of opportunity. Part 3 is you're focusing on your personal position statement on dignity. Again, the bullet points are somewhat similar. And then part 4 is pulling it all together. You'll basically summarize in 1 paragraph how your position on fairness, equality of opportunity, and dignity will foster trusting family partnerships. So make sure you also review the grading rubric to make sure that you've adhered to all of the requirements. The grading rubric is a great tool to use as a checklist to make sure that you've completed all of the assignments. So if you take a look at the rubric, you can see all the criteria that your instructor will be looking at. So take a look at these descriptors and see where you feel like you fall. And if you might be missing anything, it gives you a great opportunity to go back to your assignment and make any kind of corrections. So again, go ahead and look at that rubric and evaluate yourself before submitting to see if you need to make any corrections. And then the required format is obviously always using APA, making sure you're checking your spelling and grammar. Grammarly is a great tool to use if you haven't already downloaded it. And then if you're struggling with APA style, the Writing Center has a great resource of different tools that you can use, how your title page must be formatted, and the source requirements. So for this assignment, you have to have at least 3 scholarly peer-reviewed or credible sources in addition to your course text to provide compelling evidence to support your ideas. So that means I should see 4 different references listed on your reference page, and then those references should also have matching citations in your work. Again, work on limiting your usage of direct quotes and instead work to paraphrase those ideas into your own words. Once you've completed all of that and have checked and you're ready to submit, you'll submit your assignment to Waypoint. Again, if you have any questions, please reach out to your instructor.